top 3 of all time. Remember, that was more of a conversation. That was more of a conversation back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Because they were saying Jordan, Kobe, and then like LeBron, right? Now it's interesting they don't put Kobe in their top 3.
Yo,
like
I know. Why did they leave him out?
I think it's weird he almost fell out of the top.
Prior to his passing, or?
I think as soon as he retired, I think there's a lot of people that didn't respect Kobe Bryant as a top like 5 player of all time. And I think the people that did love Kobe as a top 5 player of all time had a lot of influence and kept saying like that's like it's Jordan, Kobe. But I think there's a lot of quiet people that said,
No.
Like,
but what are your arguments not putting him in top 5? Like, what could you hate? He got the rings.
Yeah.
He got the MVP.
Yeah. He led a trash team.
He led a trash team.
He also had Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, but
People
have great teammates. That was a great dunk, dude.
Shaquille O'Neal was. I don't think anyone had a teammate like Shaquille O'Neal. Maybe like
LeBron has Dwight Howard.
Like back in the day. Maybe like back in the day, there was like I guess like Olajuwon was a dominant big man. Like there's some dominant big men, but like Shaq was like the different. There's never been someone after Shaq that was like that dude either.
Yeah, no, that dominant. I mean, nowadays also was it. Okay, do you think we'll never get a Shaq anymore because of the way that basketball's played now?
Ooh.
You know, you're not gonna have beefy motherfuckers like
Dude.
banging in the post anymore. Or do you think that like the style of play back then, helped enable that his dominance?
It definitely did, but also Shaq is just a freak of nature. Like who is 7'3", 310 pounds? that technique, that's literally Goliath.
Yeah, he's hella huge.
That's
bro.
literally Goliath. And like what's crazy is that dude was athletic. Like Shaq's an athletic guy.
Yeah.
Like a lot of big men are just like big as shit, right?
Yeah.
Like they're just like husky dudes that are just like, you play with them at LA Fitness. They're just like 7'1" and they don't do anything. Like
There's
they're not good.
do.
They miss all their layups, right? They miss all their shit. Like you can little us can literally make them miss layups. Like you're 7 foot, like you should never miss a layup. But like with Shaq, he was athletic too, so he's running the floor.
So is Shaq a top 5 then?
Yo, I have Shaq in my top 5.
All right.
I have Shaq in my top 5 players of all time.
Your Mount Rushmore +1.
God. Ooh, I still have Jordan.
Yeah, right.
I still have Jordan at number 1.
See, that's one thing that with these Rushmore top 5 or like +1s and stuff, like there's non-negotiables.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Kobe's always like I'll take him off. Like, what about his game doesn't make him godlike or like,
You know what? One thing, off the top of my head.
I hate that this man has flaws.
He shot a lot and missed a lot of shots. Like if we're watching the highlights right now.
Yeah.
And these are all his makes. And the thing about Kobe is why he's on that Rushmore for some people is he made those shots. Right?
Yeah.
He made those
the
big
tough
shots. He
dude.
made those big shots.
He's clutch.
More than
Ice
LeBron.
in his veins.
More than LeBron.
Yeah, Bron would pass that shit.
Exactly. Kobe's taking the shot and he's making the shot, right?
Yeah.
But in a regular game, Kobe was really jacking. like he was really jacking.
Yeah, I can definitely attest to this. I saw Kobe when he played in the Wachovia Center.
Yeah.
And like
What year Kobe was this?
it was the first year he turned his number to 24.
Oh wow.
I don't know what year that specifically is,
Okay.
but he pulled up. AI killed it that game, but this dude jacked a lot. And I know people who jack, just playing ball, but this guy, like, he gets paid to jack.
He gets paid to jack. And he missed his fair share of shots. Like he was a dagger, but he wasn't the best shooter ever. You know what I mean? He wasn't the best shooter. Like he was a good shooter.
Yeah, looking at these Kobe highlights, is he a streaky shooter? Like, you know what I mean?
Streak. Oh yeah. Good. And the thing about Kobe is why for arguing for his Route Rushmore, he got streaky late in games routinely, especially in those games that when it was championship time, in a nice game 6, game 7 closeout, streaky, late game streaky, knocking down jumpers.
Yeah. And then I think that's...
Daggers.
I mean, that's his evolution, though. That's why he started trusting his teammates more.
Right.
Just because, like, oh shit, I'm losing,
But that's how a real competitor is, though. Like, that's that next level of competitor. And we talked about it when we were playing basketball. Like, I know you're a competitor. I know you're going to do your job perfectly on the basketball court.
Yeah.
But as a leader, as a true competitor, like, that's that next level. As a true competitor,
yeah,
you lead your team.
Yeah, you can't shoot your way out.
You can't shoot your way out, and as a competitor, winning is all that matters. And if winning, it takes getting other people to do more for you and play you're the number one piece, but everyone plays into your role and like makes you the best player possible, and then you allow them to help the team win. That's what I see it.
So you're saying that Kobe started doing that in the latter years of his career.
Yeah.
But if he started doing that ASAP, do you think he would be a non-questionable, non-negotiable, like, GOAT?
That's the thing, though, because Kobe, he had Shaq.
Yeah, dude. That's the thing. That's the motherfucker, dude. Like,
and you and I are the biggest Kobe fans, so it's like we're not like insulting the dude, but like you have to. The fact about it is that like if Shaq wasn't on those Lakers teams, I don't know if Kobe is pulling those out.
What's crazy is when you say Shaq, I just remember his dominance against fucking like Todd McCullough in the finals, dude.
It didn't matter who.
It didn't matter who.
We had big ass Sam Dallenberg just getting bodied. Dikembe Mutombo getting bodied.
Dude, it's so hard, dude. Just watching AI documentaries, you just see Mutombo with his scrawny ass, dude. Just like, oh no, he's coming.
You remember when Shaq knocked the dude down and like pointed at him like this? Like,
yo, dude, I was just like, yo, exactly.
Knocked the dude like that was one of the most disrespectful moments I've ever seen.
The crazy thing is like he got fatter, but like he used that weight for his advantage.
Because he was so athletic. Like those people that are like fat but still like good. Yeah, dude. Yeah. That's Shaq. But if he stayed in shape, me and Tej always talked about this. If Shaq stayed in shape, he would be the best player of all time.
That's what Kobe said to him.
He would have been the best player of all time.
In their interview, he was like calling him out. He's just like, dude, like if you weren't so lazy, we could have won so many more.
Yeah. And Shaq knew it. He said, well, I didn't have to work out because I had you.
Yeah. Well,
but isn't that crazy, though? Because, like, let's say Shaq took it if you mix Kobe with Shaq, like, you mix Kobe's work ethic with Shaq's, and, like, Kobe's more competitive than Shaq, obviously, because if Shaq was as competitive as Kobe, he would have kept his body in peak shape all year round.
Yeah, he wouldn't fuck
which
around.
He didn't. And, but if he did, dude, Shaq is winning 7 straight. That might have been a crazy take, but I got him winning like 7. Like you can put any guard around him and they're winning. You could put Tracy McGrady there and they're winning the title.
Yeah.
You could put Vince Carter there, they're winning the title around Shaq. Back in 2000.
I don't know 7 straight. That's a lot.
I mean, who's knocking him off? Like an in shape Shaq year after year. Like who's knocking? Like who guarded Shaq? Who stopped him?
I feel like the Spurs had a good run against him. Right?
True.
Right? I feel like no, am I wrong?
Who was on him? Who was stopping him though?
Did the Big Ben Wallace? Did they play against the Lakers back, or was that?
I think they took an L. I think you're saying the Pistons. Someone's gonna have to fact check us. I'm gonna fact check.
We gotta fact check.
I'm gonna have to fact check us.
Jamie, can you pull up that fact?
Dude,
yeah, we need to know.
Lakers.
Dude, Ben Wallace was so big though. He was ripped. That boy was
Pistons playoffs. Jamie, Yeah, 2004 NBA Finals. You're right.
Pistons
good
and
one.
Lakers, yeah. And the Pistons won that.
Wait, the Pistons won that.
Pistons won that. So,
That Pistons team was one of my loves.
dude,
too.
I just hated that I loved and hated that they had Larry Brown. Because Larry Brown's just like, Eli doesn't listen to me. But dude, with Rip Hamilton,
Dude, Rip Hamilton was averaging 24.
the Phantom of the Opera,
Dude.
Bro.
Chauncey Billups, Hall of Famer, averaging 21.
Yeah.
Going on. Do you want to see?
Dude,
You wanna see these stats?
I trust you.
Dude.
But yeah, so let's go back to Kobe. But he's in our
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore +1, top 5.
It's also because of who he is. I think that.
Yeah, dude, oh my gosh.
Talk about a good factor right there when we talk about LeBron.
Right.
Like, LeBron is unquestionable a top 5 all time, right?
Yeah.
Unquestionable. But people don't want to give him that number 1 spot. Usually because sometimes he can be a little unlikable. What do you think about sometimes LeBron being
Unlikable? I think LeBron's untouchable when it comes to the media. Right? I don't think he has...
his level of, I'm talking about the way he plays.
Oh, the way he plays.
The way he competes.
Sure, man. No, he's tough.
He's tough, right? But there is something, right?
There's a little
I'm not
something,
crazy that
you know?
there's sometimes you're just like, this dude is not swag.
Yo, but I hate it because, like, when you say that, I'm watching these fucking Heat highlights.
Dominant.
Yeah, right.
Dominant.
It's great. Yeah,
Dominant.
when he played the Celtics in that
Yeah,
series, yo, look,
he's all right.
little Rajon so sad, bro. Rondo's like little Franklin looking at him, like, he's so mean.
Dude, LeBron is just won another title. What's he, 35, 34?
Yeah. So, he is a little. Maybe it's because he shies away from the big moments.
Dude,
I think he's a great